Well, welcome back, fellow do-it-yourselfers and fellow adventurers. Wanted to take you along on this little project we got going, and I'll show you what that is. What we've got here is a Fishcat 9, a 9-foot pontoon boat that I've had a few years, and I never got it out on the water. And the person I bought it from, he'd never had it out on the water. So I didn't want to get out there being in my late 70s and find out that I couldn't make it back to shore. So I looked into getting an electric motor, and you have to have the boat registered and licensed in order to run a trolling motor on it. So I checked into that. You need to have a registration number, and I looked all over and couldn't find a registration number. Then I got to checking with Outcast in Idaho, and they told me it's right on the side of the pontoon, and I don't know how I missed it. I looked and there it was. Pontoons, and we got the boat. And what I wanted to do, number one, I want the seat to swivel. I didn't know the seat swiveled, so I ordered a swivel for it. I also ordered a pedestal to raise the seat up, and then I found out that the swivel was missing out of the package. The package was open, and so Amazon was nice enough to refund me for the swivel. And since I don't need the swivel anyway, I'm just going to go ahead and put the pedestal on. And I bought this table over here, and somebody sawed into it. I'm not sure who that was. Might have been me. You got some plastic putty to fill in the saw marks, and probably use it on any little divots. Okay, the front of this table is going to be a platform on the front of the pontoon boat. I don't know how far out I'll go. I'll have to decide that. I have to decide whether I need to use the table bracing or put, I've seen on some of the pontoon boats they use PVC to cross brace the platform. I'll be taking this platform off the back and putting the back of the table on this end of the boat with the fold down table legs, and mounting wheels on that so I can just wheel the boat to the water. So once we get the platform on here, I got a battery box. I want to put a battery box here with battery, then mount the trolling motor. Then I want some sort of steering mechanism, either a hand-controlled steering mechanism going back to the trolling motor, or a seat-connected steering mechanism so that when I turn the seat, the trolling motor will turn. Also, I don't have to reach back for the speed control, so initially I thought about taking the switch out of the trolling motor, but then I found out that the switch uses resistors and burns off battery power and lower speeds, and so I'm just going to eliminate the switch altogether, get a PWM pulse width monitor box that controls the speed and gives me a digital indication of from 1 to 100 how fast the boat is going. One of the fortunate or maybe unfortunate things, when I was hatching this plan, it just happened to fall on Prime Day, and I like to say I saved hundreds of dollars instead of spend hundreds of dollars on parts for this boat. My $200 boat is getting real expensive all of a sudden. So we'll go through what I bought. I got this smart battery. It's got an app. You use Bluetooth. Gives you the parameters of, lets you know how much battery you got left, and different options. I don't know what, I'll have to look into what all it tells me. Okay, so there's our 50 amp hour lithium battery. It's so much lighter than a deep cycle lead acid battery. That lightens the load on the pontoon boat. Next, here's the pedestal I got. So that'll mount under the seat here and get me raised up about 7 inches. And then I found out that since I got a lithium battery, I need a new battery charger. I guess it's the Genus 5 NOCO 12 volt 5 amp. Originally I was going to use flat U-bolts so nothing's stuck up. But then I realized to go around the pipes, I really needed a round U-bolt, and then I'll just cut them off flush with the nuts on top. Next, we got the smart battery box. Keeps our battery dry. Comes with your handy stencil. Box is a little bit bigger than the need for my battery. I have to get some pool noodles to stick alongside of it to brace it. But it's got your circuit breakers. Got circuit breakers for the motor. Then it's got USB port. And on the other end, it's got a cigarette lighter port. It also, you push the button, it'll tell you the state of battery charge, which I don't really need because my battery's Bluetooth. You just hook your PWM to these terminals, and then the PMW goes directly to your trolling motor. One other thing I felt I needed, I'm not going to take it out of the package right now, but I got a brand new life vest because I don't swim. I figured this was an important thing to have. A waterproof packet for my phone that you can wear around your neck. One of the reasons I haven't been making videos is because my phone had filled up and I didn't have enough storage. It kept locking up on me. I got a 1 terabyte iPhone 17 now, and I don't think I'll ever fill that up. But I probably will use my old phone in the pouch. I don't know if I want to take my new phone out on the water. I thought I was getting a smart battery for the same price as the non-Bluetooth battery. But when I looked later on, they charged me $20 for shipping when I switched from the regular battery to the Bluetooth battery, so I didn't really save anything there. But I think it's nice to have the Bluetooth. And last but not least, we have the Newport 36-pound thrust trolling motor. I had, my son had a old Minnesota 28-pound, but I noticed the one of the leads was torn off and the prop was broke, and I didn't know whether it needed brushes. And since it was Prime Day, okay, I'm not going to take this out of the packaging right now, but I got the Newport 36-pound thrust trolling motor. Like I said, we'll probably take the head off of that and use the speed control next to the next to the seat. Okay, now, so if you could all do me a favor, and in the comments, give me some ideas of what else you think I need to do, or things you think I may have done wrong on this boating project. I want to keep these videos about 10 minutes long, so we'll start in on the actual construction next video. But in the comments, let me know what you think and how you would do things. And I appreciate you watching. Please like, subscribe, and tell all your friends.